All right, so we're going to do our segment that we do every week called Stump My Nephew. My nephew, Sam. Sam, you there?
Yeah, how are you guys?
Good, man. So every week, somebody sends in a question, a gun trivia question, and they try to stump my nephew. Sam is a whiz when it comes to...
Whiz?
I'm sticking with whiz.
He's a whiz.
Yeah.
You had all week. Whiz?
I like whiz.
He is, it's how I have my Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah, cheese whiz.
Yeah. So, anyway, he's really good at gun trivia. He's really, really hard to stump. He does not get to hear the question prior. Do you know what question we're about to ask you, Sam?
Something about light machine guns? I don't know.
No.
Boy, wouldn't it be terrible if that was the case?
I know. Well, kind of, but no. You don't know the question. You don't know the question in advance, so you don't get to prepare. We ask you right on the spot. If we use your question, you get a hat or a shirt or whatever you like. And if you stump him, you get a Front Sight membership. So without further ado, the lovely Melissa.
Thank you. Hi, Sam.
Hi, how are you?
Good. So Dan from Chula Vista asks, in regards to the AK-47 handguard, what distinguishes the Serbian or Yugoslavian M70 and its clone, the Iraqi Tabuk, from Kalashnikov-style rifles produced in other countries?
Okay, let me just preface my answer with this. Anyone who doesn't know a lot about the AK platform is really going to hate me for this because it seems like an extremely obscure thing. But Serbian, what we call Yugo pattern AKs, have longer handguards that are not cross-compatible with basically any other standard AK or AKM.
The answer they wrote, the handguard is slightly longer and has 3 vent holes instead of 2 found on most AK rifles, and then they actually give the source.
Because they don't want to see us argue again like last time.
I know. It's probably best. It's probably best.
Who sent the question in?
Dan.
Dan from Chula Vista.
There you go.
Dan from Chula Vista. Great question. Thanks for sending that in. So now I don't have a source for this, but as far as I'm aware, the Yugo pattern AKs and their parts incompatibilities are due to basically Yugoslavia reverse engineering the AKM and trying to make their own based on that. But again, I don't have a source for that, so I would have to do more looking.
I wonder why would they have to reverse? I thought they were on the same side. Wouldn't the Ruskies just hand them over?
But the Soviet Union didn't really have great relations with a lot of its nominal satellite states, particularly Yugoslavia. There was sort of a personality feud between Marshal Tito and Premier Stalin. And they really, really did not like each other.
Yeah, I mean, everybody knows that. I thought maybe there was a more complicated, obscure answer.
It's not really surprising that Yugoslavia historically used slightly different small arms from the Soviet Union during the Cold War.
I remember.
Same with Czechoslovakia. They were actually invaded by the Soviet Union at one point.
Well, I remember back in the 80s, Yugoslavia reverse-engineered a car, and that didn't go so well.
Come on, Yugo's great.
It wasn't compatible with anything either.
Yugo go over 100 miles an hour.
I think it had 3 air holes as well. I can't remember. But anyway, awesome job, Sam. Fantastic. What did you think of the judge's ruling on Friday? You read the whole thing, all 94 pages, and give us 2 or 3 sentences of your thoughts.
Yeah, well, in my defense, it was a slow day at work, and they're short pages. But it was a really interesting ruling. It's, as far as I'm aware, it's the longest ruling issued on a gun case to date, and it's, again, as far as I'm aware, the only ruling ever issued on an assault weapons ban. I think this is the only time an assault weapons ban case has actually been tried by a circuit court.
It's not the only time, but it's the only time we've won.
Okay.
Yeah, so Rupp up in north, I don't know, somebody out there, correct me if I'm wrong, but the Rupp case up north went against. So excellent job. Appreciate it. Fantastic. Fantastic as always, Sam.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. That was a really fun question. I think Cold War era Eastern Bloc firearms are really not well understood and very underrated in the West, particularly in the United States. And there's a lot of interesting stuff there to study.
Well, it's our goal to change that misunderstanding of Eastern Bloc, Cold Era, small arms.
Keep up the good work.
Love you,
son.
buddy. You're doing great, man. I really appreciate it.
Thanks. Have a good night.
Thanks for watching this clip from Gun Owners Radio. You can watch us live every Sunday from 4 to 6 p.m. California time, right here on our YouTube channel, or if you're in the San Diego area, you can listen to us on 1170 a.m. We're also available on your favorite podcast platform for free. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you can help restore and protect the Second Amendment, not just in California, but across the country.